Okay, this is video number 3 for Knuse, my new game. Seth Gill, sorry, throwing my name in there. First off, okay, we're closer to talking about gameplay. We've seen the bots. They're all separate little parts that get built together. So first, the storage. You have lovely little arms. Actually, these are legs, sorry. These are some thighs. You can kind of see on the walker here. Bring the walker over. They're all separate little parts. You have 4 little left thighs, 4 little right thighs. You have calves. You have knee joints. You have shoulders. 4 different shoulders that do different things. Gameplay will cover that. You have calves, 4 arms. I know what I mean, I just don't always know how to say it. You have front parts. Front doors, I call them. You have guns, handguns. The hands, these do print. I was amazed after I designed them. I thought, no, they're gonna fail. I'll have to fix them. No, they actually do. They seriously do. The caps print with, the only supports go on the inside and then it comes out nicely. These are all done in silk, by the way, PLA silk. Giant arm, something blue. And then we have bolts. These basically are bolts that hold these to the bodies. And the bodies, this is one of the bodies. The walker body. So these are the storage when you're doing gameplay. We'll visit this in rules again in a moment. You have these yellow frames. Now you can actually do whatever color you want. Basically, if you're doing the walker, you'd put this one here. If you're not doing the walker, you'd put the other one. The actual slanted body also fits in that groove. And then you decide, okay, what shoulder do you want? Well, you pick your shoulder, you put it over here. These are already assembled. You don't have to assemble them. I'll cover the shoulder pins in a moment. But basically, shoulder blade, and forearms, decide which one. The forearms don't actually do anything, but the shoulder blades each do. Then you have your front plate, your cap, the bolts. You have a choice of the bolts, so you could actually have 4 of the exact same bolt. Or you could have 1 of each, or maybe 2 and 2. Each bolt does something different. You are customizing your bot. You, of course, go right in the middle. Your hand is right on that little pad. I could have cleaned it up better, but I'm sure you can print it without that little bits. This is for if you're using treads. You have a choice of low runner treads or triangular treads. You have these arms. This is also storage and use for both of them. Say you don't want to do that, you want to use a walker, you bring this one over. Again, put your thigh choice in. Your leg, your gun. Whichever gun, both hands can have them. You then say, okay, this is what I'm doing this build. There will be a sheet. Again, gameplay will cover that. There will be a sheet. These are my specs. I'm going to go do battle in the city. And then you take your mini of choice, and the mini is what actually moves around. These stay right here. If you want, you have the choice, of course, of building your mech and have him stay permanently together and move him through the city if you want. It's easier for gameplay. You have a tabletop, you don't have a lot of space on your table quite often. So using a mini works better, and a 50p city and a 25p mini works better for space. It looks cool. It would look awesome if I had a whole city though that size. 100p for the city blocks, that'd be wonderful. I'm not going to expect that of you though. I'm expecting you guys want to go kind of smaller. But yes, so there will be a person in your mini. You just have to imagine him in the mini. You can print the pieces down and then stick them together, or just print this mini as one piece. It prints very well as one piece, actually. This one looks a little different because printing him, the legs are really skinny. I had to get creative. So you will notice this mini, the 25p for the walker, does not match the 50p or the 100p for the walker. These legs did not shrink well. but these do print really well in 150p. That one's just a little different, but he's still a walker. So this is the gameplay. Store them here, bring them over here. These are examples. These would be empty when you start a gameplay. Next video is actual gameplay. How do you figure out who wins, who hits who, etc. What is your score? That is the next one. Bit by bit, I'm building this up, and it'll make use of the city, of the mechs, of the storage, and of the gameplay modules. Till the next one.